looking very bright today. And my shirt says happy on it. Okay, yeah. My necklaces are getting tangled. I need to get my life together. I'm thirsty. Where did my drink go? This straw doesn't go all the way to the bottom. How am I supposed to get the water on the bottom? Look, it doesn't touch the bottom. Like, that is so frustrating. Why? I don't know why I keep doing this when that's not gonna... What's up, guys? It's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on one second. Excuse me. This is like the third video I've tried filming today. The first one was just a mess. And I wasn't even planning on making this story time today, but the first video didn't work out, so this is plan B. I don't know what's going on. What is this? Okay. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys another story time. I'm sorry if you guys are sick of them, but I thought of this the other day. And I was going to tell it at a later date, but you know, life is just not working out for me today. So here we are. And I feel like I'm crooked. I always feel like I'm crooked. Am I crooked? The hell is that? Today's story time is a little serious. Well, it's really serious, not a little serious. So I'm going to be using fake names out of respect for the person that this story time is about and this person's family, because it is about the time that I found a missing person. I know how serious that is, and I know how serious it was for this person and their family, and I don't want to put their business out there. This story happened probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. I was working at Winn-Dixie at the time. One day I was scrolling on Facebook. You know how on Facebook you can share like people's posts? Well, one of my friends shared the missing person. We're just gonna call him we'll call him Tom. So random. But Tom's mom posted on Facebook that Tom was missing, and one of my friends shared her post. So that's how I saw it on my news feed. I knew Tom. I worked with Tom in the past before he went missing. So I was a little freaked out. I was scared because knowing somebody that is missing, it freaks you out. You don't know if you're ever going to see this person again. You don't know if they're in danger, like that kind of thing. And at the time, I didn't know if he ran away. I didn't know if he got abducted. I didn't know anything. I just saw my Facebook friend share Tom's mom's post about Tom being gone. She also made like a Facebook group kind of thing about Tom where people could go and like comment or post about like if they saw him or if they wanted to, you know, send prayers and all that stuff to the family. That was kind of like the main page for finding Tom. And people would post, you know, like, hey, I saw Tom at this gas station. And then the mom or somebody in the family would be like, okay, I'm heading there now. And then she would update and say, you know, I didn't see Tom there. Please, you know, keep your eye out for him, that kind of thing. So seeing that I knew Tom, I kept my eye out for him. I didn't think there'd be any chance that I would find him, but since I knew him and I knew what he looked like, I just kept my eye out. And I was always, looking at that Facebook group so I could get updates and all that stuff. So jumping into the day that I found Tom, I was working at Winn-Dixie. It was late at night. I think we were about to close. I know it was like 10 o'clock, maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. We closed in like about an hour or so. So it was pretty late at night. I remember I was at the desk doing like paperwork, all the closing procedures and that kind of thing. And then I looked up and I saw Tom walk in. Tom is younger. He was probably 15 or 16, I want to say. He walked in and he had a black hoodie on, and he had the hoodie over his head, but he like peeked over at me and saw me. He walked in between like the cash registers. He just kind of kept walking back and forth like where the aisles were. I was kind of keeping my eye on him. I didn't know really what to do. I didn't know if I should call the police. I didn't know if I should call his mom. I didn't know really what to do. I was kind of panicking because I just wanted somebody to get there fast before he left. And Tom actually ended up coming up to the desk and checking out. I can't remember what he got. I think it was like a soda or like a candy bar or something. He came up to the desk where I was and he was like, "Hey, what's up, Court?" I acted like I didn't know that he was missing. He was missing for, I want to say, it was a few days. I want to say it was probably like a week that he was missing, but I act like to him that I didn't know that he was missing because I didn't want to freak him out. I didn't want him to like run off because I wanted his family to be able to find him. So I kind of acted normal, asked how he was, checked him out, and there was benches in the store. So he went up and sat on one of the benches. So I used this time to run into the office. So I looked on the Facebook page because I wanted to make sure that he was still missing. I didn't want to call the parents if, they found him. So I wanted to go on the Facebook page for like an update type of thing. And I saw that a few hours before somebody said they saw him at like a gas station. So I knew he was still missing. So I was scrolling on the Facebook page trying to find the mom and find her phone number. I finally found it and I looked out of the office to see where Tom was, just to make sure he was, still around. And he was kind of hanging around in the front. So I called his mom. I asked if it was Tom's mom and she said yes. And I said, okay, well, Tom is at my work at Winn-Dixie. I need you to get here like now before he leaves the store. She told, I'm assuming, her husband, and she was like, thank you, we're on our way there now. I got off the phone with her and I looked again and Tom wasn't in the store. So I walked outside to see if I could see what direction he went. The Winn-Dixie I worked at, it was in like a shopping plaza. We had like stores next to us. I saw that he was kind of down where another store was, and he was just kind of hanging around on the sidewalk. So he saw me come out like looking for him, and he wasn't really slick. He tried to hide behind like a pole, and he like peeked out to see if I was watching him, which I was. And I was kind of like, freaking out, afraid that he would suspect that I knew that he was missing and he would like run off. So I tried to like play it normal, pretending that I was like picking up trash and that kind of thing. A few seconds later, a car comes from behind the building, like racing. They stop the car right where Tom is, and some guy gets out and tells Tom, get in the car, your mom is crying, worrying about you. And Tom got in the car and they sped off. 30 minutes later or so, we get a call in the store, and it was Tom's mom. She was crying and she thanked me for helping her find her son. She ended up making me cry because of how emotional she was. She offered to give me money and I refused. I wasn't going to take somebody's money just for, you know, being a decent person and helping them find their son. It wasn't about any of that. It was just about getting Tom home safe. So I refused any of that. She went on Facebook and posted in the group, the Facebook group thing, about Tom, that he was found, and she tagged me in the post and was thanking me. A bunch of people started commenting, you know, "Thank you, Courtney, God bless you," that kind of thing. My mom ended up commenting on it and was like, "Great job, Court." Tom's mom ended up reaching out to my mom, thanked her for raising such a great person and that kind of thing. So that was really nice. I haven't talked to Tom and I don't even know how long. He came in the store like a few weeks later and ended up like thanking me for helping him, you know, get back home. And he said he was going through a lot of stuff. And he thanked me. Ow, I just ripped out my earring. He ended up thanking me, which, you know, that's all I wanted. I wanted just for him to be home safe and to be okay, which he was. So that was the time that I helped find a missing person. If you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe below, the red button is down there. I'm sorry I've been pretty non-existent on YouTube. I've been only posting about once a week. I'm gonna try and get back on my YouTube posting grind. I'm trying to think of a good schedule so it's not so like random when I post, and it will keep me more like in line if I have a schedule. So I'm gonna try and think of that. I'm thinking maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I will let you guys know. Make sure you follow my social media. My Twitter and Instagram are down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.